maybe just agency in the process, whereas in a 25-person class in previous literary discussions, they may feel like they don't have much agency if they don't raise their hand high enough, if they're not obnoxious enough to get into the conversation. But I think Parlay gives them more agency through the tap-in system. The fact that they, by tapping in, are announcing that they have something to say. I love that they can write a shorthand version of what their question will be, what their challenge will be, what their new idea will be. That's really neat. And then, displaying data at the end for them to discuss is different from what you would have in a traditional conversation where you don't have any data. And then the fact that there's the little ear icon, they ended up using the ear icon to hear the voices that they didn't hear very much. They really wanted to find out what that student over there had to think. And so they were uplifting voices that didn't always put themselves at the center of the circle. But by tapping in, showing that energy, that willingness, that confidence, that courage, their classmates rewarded them by giving them that ear icon to uplift and promote their voice. I think it promotes listening because some of the buttons like add or build on or challenge, those require that you understood what the person prior to you said. And that, for me, is one of the hallmarks of great conversations, is the ability to listen ahead of responding. So I think it promotes good listening. I think it shows that preparation for conversation matters. We often have guiding questions and 5 minutes of time in the notes panel to take notes ahead of time of the discussion, to show students that you can't always just show up to a conversation for it to be meaningful. Sometimes you have to do some preparation. I think Parlay reveals that. And then I think Parlay honors and values student engagement because it records everything. It records tap-ins and minutes and types of tap-in. And the fact that there's a report at the end of that is a way of honoring the students as a whole, but then also the students individually when I export it to a spreadsheet. And I appreciate those three ways that Parlay helps students for future discussions.